Greetings to all who are going to watch this, or at least listen. My name is Sky Simlin, and I'm part of Mr. Ievely's 8th period U.S. history class. And for my final project, I'm going to be talking to you about the 9/11 attack. So the date was 2001. The month was September 11th. 4 total airplanes were hijacked by the extremists group of terrorists known as the Al-Qaeda, led by the man Osama bin Laden. And while there were 4 planes in total, two of them really mattered for me to do this video. And the 2 planes in question were the ones that collided with the World Trade Centers, the Twin Towers, and the one that landed in or around the Pentagon. I'm not entirely sure which one. I'll start off with the World Trade Center catastrophe. So when the plane collided with the building, likely everybody in that building and everyone on that plane lost their lives. Rest in peace to them. But due to all of the destruction that happened as a result of the collision, emergency responders, first responders came through. The police were escorting people away from the building. Firefighters were trying to put out fires on the building and on neighboring buildings, and the medical department came by to give medical attention to any of those citizens who were injured during the attack, whether that be by falling debris, or maybe they tripped on something, maybe they got impaled by some glass, whatever it is, right? And according to Mr. Ievely, this time of the attack at first was called Ground Zero, which by his definition is just when first responders came by to help the situation. George W. Bush, who was the president of the United States of America at that time, issued the War on Terror and placed a hit on Osama bin Laden's head. The SEAL Team 6 group, known as DevGru, came by to Osama bin Laden's compound and shot and took his life. Side note, the planes brand and model that were hijacked during the 9/11 catastrophe were 2 Boeing 767s and 2 Boeing 757s. And while I do not condone what Osama bin Laden did, I will say that it was a pretty ingenious move, because if I'm not mistaken, he essentially attacked the USA from within its own borders. That was pretty big brain of him. Like, if you were inside this impenetrable force field and there was somebody trying to get to you, it would be pretty hard for them to make physical contact with you outside on the other side of that impenetrable force field. But if you and the other person were inside the impenetrable force field, you're getting packed up. It's really wraps at that point. I sort of went over the video time required for this project. I'm not sure if the video has to be specifically 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but this is probably the best version of the video that I've done so far. It's like the 9th, maybe 10th attempt, probably 11th, but no higher than that, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, Mr. Ievely, just tell me whatever grade I got on this, whether that be by email, or if I show up to school and you see it, then you can just tell me then, whichever is more convenient for you. So, right, good night.